Circuit Breaka.
Alright, I asked everybody I interviewed this, you know what I'm saying? And it's certain people, they answer it in different ways. Artists, you're not an artist, so there's a difference with your answer, you know what I mean? Your opinion on this. What's the climate? How you feel about Philly radio and Philly artists?
Philly radio and Philly artists, well, when we talking about that nowadays, you just gotta bring up the name Meek Mill. So I'm just gonna say it, Meek is basically the gift and the curse of Philadelphia. I love what he's doing right now. To be honest with you, he's raising the bar for everybody. You can't just have a whole bunch of friends on MySpace and Facebook and say you buzzing anymore. Like, that doesn't work anymore. Yeah. It was back in those MySpace times when MySpace was popping and people just had all these friends and they would say they was buzzing. I'm buzzing. Like, you not buzzing. Like, I used to hate that. Like, you didn't put in no work to say that you buzzing, baby. I've been doing this for 10 years. 10 years and I'm still staying around. I'm still trying to stay relevant. Not even trying. I'm just still relevant. And for you to say that you buzzing without putting no work in, that's disrespecting people like me, people like Gilly, people like Meek Mills, people like, just a whole bunch of people. People like Tommy Stars. You disrespecting them. You know what I mean? We put in a lot of work for just this able to say that we buzzing, you know what I mean? So I think Meek is, raising the bar. I kind of think, the monopolizing going on is kind of messed up. It's kind of a rap recession going on in Philly. You don't see as many DVDs out, only the reason being because if it's like a certain 5 people is not on your DVD, nobody wants to buy it.
Yeah, nobody gonna pick that shit up.
They don't want to pick it up. They'll watch it, you know what I mean? But they don't want to spend their money on it. And at one point, it didn't used to be like that. If you was just hot, you was just hot. You know what I mean? But nowadays, it's not even like that. It's about who you know and all that. So, like I said, it's a gift and a curse. You know what I mean? You just gotta, see what you can do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because, hip-hop in Philly, it ain't never really been, the underground scene, we had our years. You know what I mean?
We had our years. And the thing with our underground scene, the thing that made us not be like, ATL and all that stuff is because we knew how to create the buzz. Every people knows how to create a buzz. It is that once you get it, what you gonna do with it? You know what I mean? You got people like I'm not even gonna drop no names, but you got a lot of groups and teams like that basically, spent money to put in all this time to build a brand, and when they finally built the brand, they didn't know what to do with it. They didn't know how to make their money with it, you know what I mean? And I ain't even gonna hold you, I was in that bag too. You know what I mean? I spent all this time to building the brand and didn't really know what to do with it, didn't know how to use it and utilize it to make money and to help, more people and other people. But as soon as, but like I said, people like Meek Mills and people like Gilly, those are the people that, other artists can look at and you can see that once you build the brand, there is other ways to branch off from it. You know what I mean? You don't just have to be a rapper. You know what I mean? You can start acting. You can sing if you want to. You can do whatever it is you want. You know what I mean? You just gotta make sure you just give the people what they want. That's all.
Now I want to ask you, right? If a major label gave you $5 million, said, Rocstar P, we want you to start a label, you know what I'm saying? We trust in what you do, but we want all Philly artists. What 5 Philly artists would you sign and put the backing behind?
5 Philly artists. 5 Philly artists, alright.